Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be playing with some new makeup that I mentioned in my most recent Massive Drugstore hauls. That was a two-part Massive Drugstore haul. Both of them are in the playlist that's linked down below, labeled Massive Drugstore haul number 5. And we are getting a total of 12 videos in this series. This is video number 2 out of the 12. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And some of the products that we're talking about today are including the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF and the So Juicy Lip Gloss. Playing with the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout. We're also playing with the Colourpop Cheek Dew in the shade Kiss Kiss. We have a Super Shock Cheek from Colourpop in the shade Flexitarian. We're playing with the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. We have this cute little product here from Shein, which is just a little poof or puff. We have some lashes from Colourpop in the style Minx, and we're also playing with the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. And lastly, we're also going to be playing with the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. So if you want to see how these products perform and what my thoughts are on them, just keep on watching. And don't forget, if you like drugstore makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you could like the video, if you like it, the video is going to start right now. As you can see, eyebrows are done. We're going to go ahead and get into the palette of the day, which is the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. As I mentioned in my Massive Drugstore haul, I've been wanting this palette for so many years. I've heard so many people rave about this palette, and they say that it's a great quality. It does come with 2 glitters in the palette. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of glitter. It's such a gorgeous palette, and we are going to use like the deep shades here. I'm really excited to dip into this. You guys don't know, like, I've been waiting such a long time to get this palette, and I never bit the bullet, and finally it's here. And I did swatch the palette for you guys, and here it is. Now, this was a very interesting palette to swatch. Of course, the glitters went on really nicely. They are quite chunky, but the mattes are really dry, especially this deep shade here. It's really dry. When you're touching it, you don't even feel like you're getting any pigment on your finger. And that one was like the most difficult to build up. I feel like it might be just a little patchy, but who knows. All of the other ones look so nice in the swatch, so we'll see how they come off on the eye. But I'm really excited. I'm living for this color story, and I can't wait to see what look we create. So this palette doesn't come with a mirror, just so you know, but these tones are so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take Meadow, and I'm gonna start building that up in the crease. It's a really beautiful shade. It is just a little powdery. Something that I've noticed across the board with like Colourpop palettes is that their eyeshadow formula for their mattes is super powdery, but I mean, it doesn't bother me as much anymore. Going into the shade Ice Me, which is a deeper kind of orange tone. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out here. That shade built up rather nicely on the eyes. I'm really enjoying it so far. I happen to have the e.l.f. brush that we got as a gift with purchase situation, as you guys know from the drugstore haul. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the deepest shade out here, and we're gonna throw that out here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that deep shade with a different brush, and we'll see if it packs on better. Honestly, I'm not enjoying this deeper shade. It's just taking so long to build up, and I'm not enjoying it at all. Let me know if you own this palette. What do you guys think of it? I mean, the oranges are working well, but this deeper shade is just taking so long to build up. So I wasn't really enjoying the deeper shade, as I mentioned, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into shimmer on the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade here, which is Garden Date. I'm gonna throw that all over the lid and then kind of top it with this kind of putty, squishy kind of formula that's there, just so we have a base underneath. So I'm taking that and just pressing it on the lid. Okay, that looks so nice on the lid. We're gonna go ahead and take that kind of putty formula. It's called Side to Side, and I'm just gonna tap it over top. So liner is on. I'm gonna go ahead and coat my lashes using our new product from Too Faced, and it's their Damn Girl Mascara. You guys know this is yet another thing that I've been wanting for such a long time. I love the packaging and just everything about it, even like the doe foot. I did use this the other day, and that is the doe foot there. I'm really liking this, and I also did find this at my local Tjmaxx, so that was really exciting, really inexpensive. I love it's so nice and just does such a great job with lifting and also giving the lashes volume. I'm really enjoying this, and it does it so quickly too. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that honestly, but it definitely coated my lashes really quick and easy, and it just lifts them up. I'm really enjoying this. Again, let me know if you own it, let me know your thoughts on it, but I'm really loving it, and it just works so well. Now I can tell you right now, this is not a mascara I would use on the lower lashes just because it's such a big doe foot. I'm gonna have to do it today because I forgot my lower lash mascara, but not one that I would reach for often for my lower lashes. But for the upper lashes, it works so well. As you guys know, the Colourpop items did come in a whole set, a bundle that retailed for like $26 or something like that. So in that bundle, we did get a pair of lashes. We got the style Minx, and these are really natural. I'm gonna give them a chance today, but if I'm not feeling them, I'm just gonna pass them on to like my sister or my mom or something. But they are really nice, just a little natural for me, and especially with today's wing of choice. I went a little ham with the wing. I haven't done a wing like this in a long time, but we'll see how they look on. So I did go ahead and throw on primer, foundation, and I did cream contour. Next step is cream blush. So I did pick up the Colourpop Cheek Dew Serum Blush, and this is in the shade Kiss Kiss, which is a more like everyday-ish kind of tone, which I think is going to go really well with today's look. Now I did use this the other day, and it does have a kind of learning curve to it because it's such a lightweight formula. It's a cream blush, but it's also a serum blush, so it is a little more liquidy. Now I did feel like it worked rather well with a brush, more so than with a sponge, because the sponge soaked up so much product the other day, and when I tried it out with the brush, it just blended in nicer. It was rather easy and quick, and the pigmentation was still there, opposed to like when I use the sponge, it just soaked everything up. So what I do is just go ahead and squirt a little bit on my hand. As you can see, that is the shade Kiss Kiss. It's a really beautiful tone. I take my stippling brush and I just go ahead and stipple it on my hand, and then take the rest that's on my brush and I just throw it on the cheeks. It's a really beautiful tone. Can really see why people enjoy this product. It feels rather cooling when it's going on the face as well. And it also does not move the foundation underneath, which I'm really happy about. And it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I really want to see what other tones they have in this blush because I would definitely pick up more. They're really beautiful, and just the formulation feels nice on the skin. It's not heavy at all, and it's just a really nice product, so I've really been enjoying that. I did also throw in a couple products from the Wet n Wild section from my massive drugstore haul, and one of those items is including the Incognito Wet n Wild concealer, and this one here is in the shade Medium Natural, which is just a little light for me. That is the doe foot applicator. Just gonna go ahead and do it. Just gonna go in. Concealer does smell so good. It's blending out rather nicely as well. Now it is light. We'll see how it looks right now once everything is on. It blended in rather quickly as well. Okay, it looks rather nice. So that is the under eyes with that concealer. I think it worked rather well. Just a little bit more. I feel like I could still see my dark circles. Just gonna throw in just a little tad more. Okay, girl. So I am setting the under eyes with some powder. Moving on to loose powder. I don't have anything new, but I did purchase this the other day on Shein, and it's this super cute kind of puff thing. So we're gonna see how it looks when you apply powder with it. It just looks so cute. How cute is this? Okay. So I picked up some product. I don't want to kind of like stamp it on. See how it works. This is a powder you have to work so quick with. If you leave it set at all on your skin for a couple seconds, it'll literally stick there. Yeah, the puff didn't work. I just kind of stamped it on, but it didn't blend it into the skin, so I'm just gonna keep it for aesthetic reasons and have it on my vanity, but it's not really practical, which really sucks. I went ahead and finished the lower lash line. I also went ahead and filled in my brows just a little more. We're gonna go ahead and get into highlights. I did contour and bronze, and I also threw on some blush. We're going on to the Colourpop Flexitarian highlight, and this is their Super Shock Cheek. I've never had one of these, so I've only ever had one of their shadows in this formula, but I didn't really reach for it as often, so I really wanted to try this shade, and it was also part of the palette and the lashes and that bundle that I bought on Colourpop's website, and it is still available at this moment. So this is the shade Flexitarian. If you've never seen it before, it's so beautiful and it's so soft when you touch. It's just such a gorgeous shade. So beautiful. I'm gonna take some and throw it in my inner corner, like a creamy situation. So let's see how this works. All right, hopefully we're in the same angle or like semi-similar to how it looked before. This little guy decided to fall, and then I had to pick it up, and then the mirror fell, and it was a whole fiasco. We're gonna go ahead and throw this on the face. So many people love this product. It's such a light shade. I didn't really think about that. So I'm just gonna pack it on, and then I'm gonna kind of blend it out with my powder brush. Next we have the Lippy Pencil that came in the bundle, and this is such a beautiful shade, and this is in the shade BFF. All right, now we have to decide which of the Wet n Wild cloud pouts are we gonna use. This one here is in the shade Fluffernutter, and it's a more everyday kind of tone. I'm kind of leaning towards this shade, and it's really beautiful and it smells so good. Or we have the deeper shade, which is Love You Smore, which can also really go great with this look. It is more of a deep kind of brown shade. I'm thinking we're gonna save this one for a different video, and we're gonna go ahead and use Fluffernutter. These have such a strong smell. Like, it smells really nice, but it's so strong. This is such a beautiful shade, and it went really well with the liner as well. So I'm really liking this. Now it is a little sheer. I don't know how the darker one is gonna look, but this one here is really nice and it smells really good. It is a little much though. I can still smell it, like it being on my lips. I don't know if how it's gonna be throughout the day and stuff, but it's a strong smell. It smells really good, but it's just like prominent. And lastly, we're gonna go ahead and throw on some gloss, and this is the Colourpop So Juicy Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Show Off. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me know down below what was your favorite product from today's video. We're gonna go ahead and get into my thoughts, starting off with the lip products. Now the first product here is the So Juicy Lip Gloss. This feels really cooling on the lips. I think it looks so nice. Now I wouldn't pair it with this kind of lip combo that we have going on. I wish I would have had a deeper kind of rich brown liner. I think it would have looked so well with my skin tone because I'm getting a little bit of concealer lips right now. But this is a really nice gloss, not something that I'm gonna reach for often. Honestly, I don't like the applicator. It is more of, you know, those squeezy tube applicators, and I think they're a little messy, and the formulation seems a little thick or thicker than my favorite types of lip glosses. I like a more thin type of formula, but it looks stunning on the lips, and I am feeling a bit of tingling because it is a plumping lip gloss. Talking about their Lippy Pencil, I think this is a beautiful shade. I don't know how often I'm gonna reach for it because it is a little light for me, honestly. I'm not feeling the lip combo today, and I wish I would have had a dark brown lip liner. As I mentioned, it's just my comfort zone when it comes to nude lips because it just kind of meshes in better with my skin tone. And right now I feel a little weird with this lip combo because it's so light, but it's a nice formula. I really like their Lippy pencils. They're so creamy and they go on really nicely on the lips. And then this product, this is a 50-50 kind of product. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst. It's not pigmented. You do have to build it up a bit. The shade is okay. The smell is really, really strong. So if you're sensitive to smells, I would definitely stay away from these products, but it looks fine. Nothing extraordinary, but it looks okay on the lips. The Too Faced mascara I think worked rather well. I really enjoyed it. Not for the lower lashes, however, because it's such a big doe foot, but it's a really nice product and I'm really enjoying it working with this so far. And then this product was just like a product to throw in for fun. It's this little poof from Shein. It didn't work that well, honestly, but I could still use it as a decorative piece and it's so adorable. Talking about the concealer, the Incognito concealer from Wet n Wild, I think this was okay. It doesn't look that great on the under eyes, honestly, but again, I'm gonna update you guys on everything in future videos, but it's not extraordinary. I didn't really enjoy the end product. I'm not liking how it looked. It just looks a little weird over here. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm gonna keep using it and see how I feel about it more. but I think it's okay. I think the shade blended in rather nicely with my skin tone and it doesn't look too bright. And then this product I really enjoy. I enjoy it more with a brush and I didn't have to build it up that much. It feels really cooling on the skin. Surprisingly, I really enjoy this product. I didn't think I would, but it's a really great shade and it blends so nicely on the skin. It gives you more of a natural type of look. It's a really nice product. Definitely recommend this. Going on to the highlight in Flexitarian, I think it worked rather well. Not something that I'm going to reach for often because it's such a kind of creamy formula, not a powder formula, which I'm used to and I enjoy more, honestly. But it's a really nice product and I'm glad that I finally got to try it because it's such a hyped product and it looks rather nice on the skin. I did go ahead and use my powder brush just to kind of blend it into the skin a little more and it looks nice, but again, not something I'm going to reach for often. I might use it as a cream type of highlight instead of over powder, but it looks really nice in today's look. I didn't really enjoy it for the inner corner, honestly. It was a little tough getting it in there and getting it to stick, but again, I'm going to try it as a cream kind of highlight situation. I think the lashes look really nice. Let me know what you guys think. Now I do have to kind of push them up because I did a big wing today, but they're a really nice style, honestly. I'm really glad that I decided to keep them and I'm going to keep using them and see what I think of them. It was really easy to apply. I didn't have to cut them at all, so I'm really enjoying the lashes as well. And lastly, going on to the Sweet Talk palette. Now, I wasn't really impressed because this is such a hyped product. I was expecting a little more. I feel like the mattes are so firmly pressed into the pan. It's so hard to get pigmentation on my brush and it just wasn't fun working with this product. I am going to keep using it and stuff and let you guys know what I think. But so far today, I didn't really enjoy it. Let me know if you own this product, what you think about it. Honestly, it wasn't the best product today. I didn't have that much fun playing with it. So we'll see in future videos what I think. I'm going to keep using, of course, but today wasn't the day. Like it didn't, I mean, it looks cute. I like the look, but it wasn't fun to play with. So I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. If you could stick around, that would be amazing. I'll have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high-end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.